Hello everyone and welcome back to Cozy Stitching with Lanie. So it's Lanie here. I just wanted to deal with you guys this week, my progresses and what I've been up to and everything I've done, and I also wanted to share that I've learned some new things that as a noob, as you all know, I am a stitching noob. That I actually learned for the first time this week. So I'm just going to delve into it, show you what I've been up to. So you all know this one. This was my holiday stitching, which I actually royally messed up in the sense of I think I got it wet and some of the symbols went away, so I had to do a little bit of counted cross stitching here, which was actually quite fun, but it's it's very difficult. But yeah, I did about 260 stitches on this week. Haven't done much on it, but it was still progress. We at least did something. So I also wanted to talk about stitching methods. I've been playing around with different stitching methods. On this one, oh yeah, on this one I started here at the bottom, then I worked halfway up, and then I started here at the top working down, and then I just started doing whatever I wanted to do. So it looks crazy coming in from all sorts and sides. It looks like a weather app, like I can say the weather's coming in, you know, the hot air is coming in on the north and then on the south the cold air, you know. But yeah, I think it looks very good. It's been very fun. I've been practicing. So that's that one. Then I want to show you this one. So this one I've worked a lot on this week. I've done about 1,700 stitches alone on this pattern. And on this pattern I've been doing it purely cross country, taking one color and finishing it wherever I can. So I'm on color number 5 at the moment. You can't really see what I've done. There you can see the yellow and the green I've done, and if you look closely you can see it looks like a copper color, but yeah, there's the yellow and the greens. Then here at the bottom I've done like a little bit of a purplish color that you can't really see because of the purple symbol. But if I turn it around, there you can see everywhere I've stitched. So on this kit, like I said, I've been doing purely cross country, taking one color and finishing that one color before I move to the next. So also on this kit I've started with the least amount of floss and I'm moving myself up towards the most amount of floss. So yes, I think it looks quite okay. So I'm busy with this copper color. There you can see there's a lot more copper color. It looks, the yellow looks a lot more, but I'm not done with the copper color yet. So after that one we'll move on to the next color. Then it will be color number 6. So I've only done I'm busy with my 5th color. Then I wanted to show you this beautiful Dimensions gold collection. So this one, I've actually started my first cross-stitching journey with, because I was very impatient waiting for Temu to deliver my cross-stitching kits that I've bought. And then I bought this one off Amazon and I started immediately working on this. So this is a 16 count counted cross stitch. It is beautiful. I love it. But I don't think this one is really beginner friendly at all. If you don't know cross stitching, I will not suggest to start with this kit at all. But this thing has taught me the most. So as you can see, I started in the middle because it said find your center point and then start in the middle. That is what I've done. But then I was like, this is so uncomfortable and it's not working for me. So I then moved to this corner. I thought this corner would be the corner I would like to start on, and this would be good for me. But then I actually realized I also don't like starting in the bottom corners. I like starting at the top corner. But it doesn't matter. Like I said, this was absolutely a learning curve, and this was my practice one. So I did about 300-400 stitches this week on this European bistro. So oh, and I'm not doing it cross country. So on this one I've decided to test out the parking method, and this is what I got. So I've also started with the back stitching and everything. I think it looks so cute, my little bicycle, and there's going to be the shop. But this is the interesting thing, and this is also why I say, if you're not a beginner if you are a beginner cross stitcher, this is not beginner friendly. So this is all the colors. I did not know what these numbers next to the symbols meant. I thought it meant that's how many skeins you get. I don't know. It does say strands, but I didn't know. So guys, this is just my pattern, and because it's a paper pattern, I made copies so that I can mark it off. But so what I've been doing is I've been taking 2 strands of floss for every single symbol, and then in last week I found out that this means you need 3 strands of this symbol, and this is a half stitch that I got. This I got as full stitches. This I got that I need to do half stitches. Here is my mixed colors that you blend your colors, and then you get your full stitches and your half stitch symbols. And then here at the bottom is your back stitching, right? So I only figured out this means how many strands you need for that symbol. Like this one needed 3. Most of this one needs 5, 4, you know. And then same with the back stitching, 1, then 2, 3. Oh, and I've got a French knot to do in this kit as well. So haven't got to that yet. It's more here at the top. But I've been doing my back stitching wrong as well. I've been using 2 strands like I've been doing for all the others. I didn't know. It doesn't really say on the instructions how you must do it. And yeah, so I've been doing it completely wrong. So here it will say, this is the instructions. Oh, let me just it will say starting and ending, cross stitch, be sure all stitches cross in the same manner, half stitch. When working the second row of stitches, remember to stitch from top right hole to bottom left. Back stitch, it says remember to always go back into the hole from previous stitch. People, French knot, where does the instructions say? Read the symbol, maybe. I've read all of these, really. But you know what? It is not a train smash. Let me show you what most of them are already are 2 stitches. Like the full crosses are mostly all 2 stitches. But then you see this brown. The brown is supposed to be 3 strands. Now here, can you see here on this side? So there's only 2 strands of that brown. And then here I noticed, oh my word, I'm doing this all wrong. I need to use 3 strands. So here you can see, just want to get this one. Here you can see I'm using 3 strands. And what a difference. People, it makes a difference. It does. And I think my back stitching will also actually look much different if I actually used 1 strand instead of 2, which I thought, yeah. But you know what, this is all part of the journey. You learn and you find out new ways and things, you know. So just to recap, so this one I've been using to do the parking method, and honestly I'm not loving it. I'm not loving the parking method. I went to parking method and then decided to do 10 squares at a time, and then I will park it. So I was doing it like row by row, you know, and yeah, it just got, for me personally, it just got too complicated. Like it was really complicated for me. It was too messy. And having all these flosses it was crazy. So I do like the parking method. It helps, and especially with counted cross stitching. I mean, if you're not used to cross stitching, if you're a beginner and you're now new into it, counting kits are actually very difficult, especially if you have a lot of colors. And like this one, you have full stitches and you have half stitches and you have blends and you have back stitching and all these things. Thankfully I don't have quarter stitches in here. Then I actually found out that doing a 10 by 10 block works for me personally so much better, and that I actually enjoy doing. It works better, and then I got my groove, so I'm actually starting to go up, and if there's nothing, then I'll just need to fix this side. So I also didn't know which way to go, you know. Do you go up, do you go left, do you go right? You know, didn't know how to do it, but I think I got my groove, and I'm loving this piece. It's really so much fun, and it literally taught me the most out of all of them so far. And then I have Fantasy Garden, which you also know of, which we were supposed to be stitching together. And yeah, there's this big one. I haven't done much on this one yet because I'm stitching it with you on the video. So I've done this little bit at the top. I'm busy here. I've done this red going down, and I've done the red in here. So and not a lot has been done, but here you can see what I've stitched so long. Also, I like my back to be neat and tidy. I don't like jumping far away, you know. Yeah, dragging my thread along the back sides too far. As you can see as well here, this is my back side for the European Bistro. I think it looks quite neat and tidy. It's not just the back stitching that actually has jumped the furthest away. And then like this one as well, you can see where I was in the beginning. This is way in the beginning. I dragged it a little bit too far. Well, it's not too far, but for me, I don't like it. Like here, it's much neater, and I don't jump that far away. So very fun. So that was basically my week. And yes, guys, I just want to thank you all for your amazing support, for watching my videos. This week has been a fantastic week. I've got a few more subscribers, so I just want to thank you all for subscribing to my channel, for watching my videos. And I don't know if you are promoting me, thank you so much. If you're not, no problem. If you're just coming here to watch what I'm doing and how I'm doing and laughing at me, that's also good, because I am a noob, and I laugh at myself. Trust me, I do. I laugh at myself. It's hilarious. But yeah, but thank you so much, guys. So I'm gonna make this a short and sweet video today. This was just to show you what I've been doing this week, and I just wanted to share some learnings and show you that, you know, I've been testing cross country parking method, and then just going with whatever flows, you know, half parking, half cross country, and just doing your own thing. And I must say, I don't have a favorite. Because like this one with the parking that I've been doing, it's not bad. And I think on this one it works well. On counted cross stitching, I actually think the parking method works very well, and doing it by the 10 by 10 block, for me, I love that. Like I like working in that full block. Like I will do cross country in that block, do the color as far as possible, and then if there's no color left in this block, put it into the next block. That works for me so well. But then on this one, where I'm doing full cross country, you know, do you know how much fun this is? It is so much fun. But also, again, this is not the biggest project, you know, it's not the biggest size to work on. So I think then doing a project like this fully cross country is fun. I think if you have the fantasy garden, that 110 centimeter one by 52, doing that cross country, no thank you. No, I don't want to do that. So on that one, oh yeah, on that one, on the fantasy garden one, I actually take a color thread and I work until it's finished. So like the yellow, like the red, I took one color, took my 3 threads, and then I stitched until the thread is finished. Then I took a new color and then I stitch until the color is finished. And now the same with this one. I'm going to stitch this one until the color is finished, and then I'm going to probably say, okay, I want to take the green. And then I'm going to take that color and stitch everything until it's done. And then I'm going to do pink. And, you know, that's on this project. This is how, that's the method I'm going to use on this one. And it works for me. Like there's no right or wrong. And no one can actually tell you, oh, but you have to do it this way. You have to do it that way. I just wanted to try all the methods, and man, it has been a blast. Trust me, I enjoyed actually every method. I have no complaints. I can't say which is my favorite, but I do think on certain kits, some of it will work better than others. So then I just wanted to, for this week, wanted to do my spin to see what project I need to focus more on. So I'm still going to work on the fantasy garden with you guys this week. We'll probably do it on Thursday. I'll do my stitch along with me on the fantasy garden. But then while I'm working on my own, if I don't continue with my cross stitching, cross country stitching, then I actually want to choose a project, so every project of mine can get some well-deserved love, you know. So let's see what I should work on, because last time I worked on this one the whole week, basically more extensively. So who is going to get love this week? Beautiful flowers. Oh my word, guys, this is just as much fun. So beautiful flowers it is. Let me show you. Let me show you what this one looks like. So it is, you see, beautiful flowers. It is gorgeous, really beautiful. So I'm going to work a lot on it this week then. Most of my time will then go onto this. So there you can see I've done a whole corner here. And the same with this one. I took a color and then I take my 2 threads and I work the color until it's done, and then I will take another color and work until it's done. So there's no specific method I'm using here. So it's not really cross country, it's not really I'm not doing parking method on this one at all. So but yeah, I will continue this week working on this one. So I'm actually going to say put my cross country one aside and work on my beautiful flowers for this week. But yes, thank you all. Thank you so much for joining. And I hope you have a lovely, lovely week. I will see you probably on Thursday for the Stitch with me. But enjoy your evening, enjoy your week. Have a wonderful, wonderful, blessed evening. And yeah, please can you like and subscribe to my channel? I would really appreciate it, as I said. Oh guys, I just need to show you, please. This is so adorable. So I bought needle minders. You've seen my needle minder cats, right? But look at this one. Focus now. Look, I just needed to show you. It's got 2 different eye colors. People, it's so cute. More, I love it. Sorry, I just had to share that with you guys. But yeah. But otherwise, have an amazing evening. Please like and subscribe. And I will see you guys on Thursday. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Cheers, everyone.